Now, this is a story about a girl who chose to obey and do the will of the Lord. And now, even though it took some wrong turns and some upside down moments, the spirit within her kept her moving her forward. Now, I don't know much about poetry, but I hope you stick around to know more about my story. Oh, yeah. God bless. Ooh, 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 ooh. Jesus is rocks. Jesus is rocks. Oh yeah, stick around to know more about my story. Oh yeah. God bless, love you, keep on smiling, stay positive. Jesus loves you, so do I. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Good morning, y'all. It is Monday and one of my days off, surprisingly. Anyway, it is a muggy day. It was hot yesterday. It got up in the late 80s. It did cool off once it rained, but my goodness, it was hot. But anyway, I survived. I know I wear this shirt like all the time, but it's one of my favorites and it does get clean, so that's all that's important, right? What am I gonna get into today? Well, the usual chores. Hopefully, I think my mom's taking Zach to the doctor's. He is not doing so well. Eyes all puffy and red. Well, both of them are getting that way. One looks like he's got a black eye. I don't know if it's pink eye or if he's got something else. Yeah, he's going to the doctor's today. Poor kid. Hopefully they'll give him antibiotic and then the swelling will all go down and he'll start feeling better. Hopefully I don't have to keep torturing by putting eye drops in him. He doesn't enjoy that. Which I personally wouldn't either. But I don't do it to torture him. I do it because I care. Shaved this morning and of course I always cut myself. Pretty typical of me. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna get myself going. I have the vacuum to do. Yeah, I'm gonna dust again because I didn't do the main level on Saturday. I only did the upstairs. So I'm gonna do that, and I don't know what else. I'm gonna probably do part of Zachary's laundry again because I told him to throw all of his towels from the days he's not supposed to reuse them again. So I'm gonna wash those if Mom doesn't have anything going on, or wait till she's done. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna really get into other than chores, so I'll see you when I see you. Homegirl is back. I had to take this is take 2 because the first take I said a word that I didn't want to say. But anyway, I am back. I finished vacuuming, dusting, and all that jazz. I did a little bit of laundry of Zachary's. Zachary got into the doctor's in town, which is just down the road, not too far away. He was in and out pretty quickly. It was like 40 minutes. So it was pretty efficient. Everyone was really nice. So I guess that's going to be our doctors. Our regular doctors is uptown, which is probably more convenient than going all the way to Hagerstown. And the doctor that we used to go to, I don't know. He's okay, but he's not like proficient, and you have to spend so much money out just because you have to, basically. And like, we don't want to pay so much money for it just to go to see a doctor briefly. But anyway, that's beside the point. So Zachary has sinusitis, which is a sinus infection, and cellulitis, which is why he looks all bruised up and looks like he's gotten a black eye or whatever. Anyway, it's something minor, it's just bacterial, so just really bad allergies that turn into infection. So he's gonna get, Mom's gonna go back uptown to get his prescriptions, and hopefully once he gets all this in, he'll start clearing up and feeling better. So, yeah. I'm just glad it's nothing worse, that it wasn't pink eye, it's nothing, you know, the other sickness that we're experiencing right now. So it's nothing, it's minor, and yes, he's miserable, but he will get cleaned up. This is the worst I've ever seen his sinuses be. I don't know if it's because of our aging that our immune systems are just stupid, I guess is the word. I don't like using that word, but it's just getting worse. It's weird because we take lots and lots of vitamins, zinc and vitamin C and all this other jazz, so I don't understand why we are experiencing worse allergies than we used to. There's just so much pollution in this world. It's just corrupted, and yeah, I don't know. Anyway, he's gonna get better, he's gonna be fine, so I'm glad and grateful for the Lord that we found someone that could cure him. Excuse me. Anyway, so I've got time, so it's everybody's favorite time. Nap time. We are in Genesis chapter 10, talking about the descendants of Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Japheth, there we go. This is the account of the families of Shem, Ham, and Japheth. There were 3 sons of Noah. Many children were born to them after the great flood. Descendants of Japheth. The descendants of Japheth were Gomer, Magog, Mediah, Javan, or Javan. Not sure how to say the right pronunciation there. Tubal. These weird names. Meshich, I don't know, something like that. It's Meshechch. Your guess is good as mine. And Therese, something like that. The descendants of Gomer were, there's more weird names. Ashkenaz, Riphath, and Togarmah. The descendants of Javan were Elisha, Tarshish, Kittim, and Rodanum. Their descendants became the seafaring peoples that spread out to various lands, each identified by its own language, clan, and national identity. The descendants of Ham were Cush, Mizraim, Put, and Canaan. The descendants of Cush were Siba, Havilah, Sebta, Ramah, and Septica. I am sorry if I'm pronouncing these wrong. The descendants of Ramah were Sheba and Dedan. Cush was also the ancestor of Nimrod. I feel like we all know what that means. The nincompoop, who was the first heroic warrior on earth. Well, he's not exactly the greatest, but anyway. Since he was the greatest hunter in the world, he became proverbial. People would say, this man is like Nimrod, the greatest hunter in the world. He built his kingdom in the land of Babylonia, with the cities of Babylon, Erech, Ekkad, and Canaan. From there, he expanded his territory to Assyria, building the cities of Nineveh, Rehoboth, and Calah, and Rizin, the great city located between Nineveh and Calah. Mizraim was the ancestor of the Ludites, Ammonites, Libidites, Niphiites, Pathrusites, Casludites, and the Capharites, from whom the Philistines came. Canaan's oldest son was Sidon, the ancestor of the Sidonians. Canaan was also the ancestor of the Hittites, Jebusites, Amorites, Girgashites, Hivites, Archites, Sinanites, Arvidites, Zimrites, and Hamathites. Canaanite clans eventually spread out, and the territory of Canaan extended from Sidon in the north to Gera and Gaza in the south and east, as far as Sodom, Gomorrah, Admah, Zeboim near Lasha. These were descendants of Ham, identified by clan, language, territory, and national identity. Descendants of Shem. Sons of also were born to Shem, the older brother of Japheth. Shem was the ancestor of all the descendants of Eber. The descendants of Shem were Elam, Ashur, Orpher, Ephrax, Lud, and Aram. Descendants of Aram were Uz, Hul, Gether, and Mash. Ephraxad was the father of Shelah, and Shelah was the father of Aber. Aber had two sons. The first was named Peleg, which means division, for during his lifetime the people of the world were divided into two different language groups. His brother's name was Joktan. Joktan was the ancestor of Amalahid, Shaph, Hazarmaveth, Jerah, Hadarim, Uzzah, Dikla, Opal, Ibn Sheba, Orpha. Oh my goodness, what are these names? Hazilah and Jobab. All of these were descendants of Joktan. The territory they occupied extended from Mesha all the way to Safar in the eastern mountains. These were descendants of Shem, identified by clan, language, territory, and national identity. The conclusion is, these were the clans that descended from Noah's sons, arranged by nation according to the lines of descendant. All these nations of the earth descended from their clans after the Great Flood. Okay, I am so sorry if I pronounced those words wrong, and I'm pretty sure I have. I cannot pronounce things right, but anyway, I need one of those, like, you know how on Google they'll have, like, break it down for you? Yeah, that's what I need. And we're going to be in chapter 11, we're going to talk about the Tower of Babel, where all the descendants, everybody was trying to get to heaven, okay, which you can't make a tower going up to heaven, but they thought they could, and they're going to be, God will separate them by talking a different language so they couldn't understand each other, and so that's how they dispersed. And that's how we get different languages in different countries because of that. And also the earth separated all the continents as well as over time, so the waters kind of just separated everything. So when all the lands used to be together, now they're separated. That's why we have different skin colors, why we have different languages, and because of where we live, there's different climates and things. Where there's more sun, the darker our skin has become. The less sun we have, the paler we are. So it just depends on our nationality. But anyway, I don't know what I'm going to get into. I think I need to edit as well and possibly just chill out. So we'll find out. I'll see what we're going to get into. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. So see you guys soon. Alright, I almost forgot that I didn't close out the ending of this boring vlog, but hope everyone had a great day. Currently I'm listening to music and coloring, I guess you could call it that. Got kind of bored with watching TV. Finished the one series that I was watching. I forget what it was. The Romance Between the Tiger and the Rose or whatever that was, but anyway. It was interesting. Definitely recommend it if you're into rom-coms. And if you're up to watching a show that you have no idea what they're speaking of, as long as you put the subtitles on. It's on Amazon Prime, but you could also find it on YouTube as well. just so you have to deal with ads on YouTube. A little bit with Prime, but not too bad. Anyway, I'm gonna watch the movie, which I didn't realize was a movie. I thought it was a series, but it was still good. Wasn't really paying attention apparently. So the next 3 days I'll be working, so I won't be vlogging. Zach's doing a little bit better. He just has to get, after a few days with having an antibiotic in his system, he should be good by either Wednesday or Thursday for getting better. But overall, he's doing okay. So thank you for any and all prayers that you send out. I know my grandparents already know. You guys already know. So thank you for the prayers, and hope that he continues to do well, and then the rest of us doesn't get any of this other crap. Excuse me. My sinus are still crappy too. It's that time of the year. Everyone is just going down the wayside with having sinus issues. Seems like it keeps getting worse as we're getting, I don't know, there's more pollution, I guess, out in the air now. Anyway. If you're wondering what I'm actually coloring, I'll show you guys if you're curious, because sometimes I get curious what people are doing. Don't mind the ads on the side, but here I'm coloring this dinosaur. You can just zoom in, and it's pixel, so put this 2 just to light up where it's lit. So you see these little boxes that are, where's the arrow again? Click on the ones that are the boxed. Let's see if there's any more. Yep, there is. Alright, that's the end of that. And then do all 3 of these. All 3. That's basically what it is, and then you zoom in, and then they have, I'll just go show you some of the other, this is all animals you can do. I'm on level 15, so you can do all these. But I've done all these so far. And then there's other categories, such as plants, food, which is my favorite. I haven't done this one, but I think it's people. Mystical creatures, vehicles, symbols or whatever, or just random stuff. The ones I've already done, but there we have it. So that's what I've been up to. Oof. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. As always, keep on smiling, stay positive. I love you guys. Jesus loves you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.